Curiosidad, ¿para qué la compra de ese avión? Colección. Comprar el avión por colección.
Go to buy this airplane for collection?
For museum.
For museum.
So what we're doing is we've located all of the last remaining aircraft from Air New Zealand going back to the 1950s.
Yeah.
There is one in Brazil, there is one in Cuba, one in the United States, and we've found them all. We want to bring them back home. Yeah. Well, hello from Havana, Cuba. Steve Wild on a bit of a bring our birds back home mission to find the last remaining Air New Zealand DC-10, which we know is parked on the end of the runway at Havana International Airport. Now, the bureaucracy here in Cuba is a little bit difficult. So what we're going to do, I've got Enrique here, my private driver. Look at the car we've got here, amazing car that we're going to take out to the airport. This is Enrique. He is going to he's going to try and get me to the perimeter fence so that we can have a look over the fence and see if we can get a bit of a close-up view of ZKNZS, the last remaining DC-10 from the Air New Zealand fleet. We're not sure how it's going to go. We're going to try our best. I flew into Havana about 3 days ago. I caught sight of it on the end of the runway. It is sitting there in a somewhat derelict state, but we'll see how we go, and what better way to do it but in this beautiful old car. So we'll come back to you soon. So we're driving in a 1954 Pontiac. As we know, in Cuba, the embargo restricted the import of vehicles in the 1950s, so the people of Havana and Cuba had to make do with the cars that they had, and they've maintained these cars for all of these years. And it just goes to show that, you know, if you look after something, it will last a lifetime. And the same could be said for the DC-10, which is sitting on the runway at Havana Airport. As long as the airframe is in good condition, it can be brought back to life, and that's exactly what we want to see with ZKNZS when it comes to Wanaka, to the Air and Toy Museum. We can bring that beautiful airframe back to life, just as the Cubans have done with these wonderful old cars. And what better way to see Cuba and the city of Havana than in the back of a 1950s Pontiac. Pontiac had a slogan for many years which was, "This is the beginning of tomorrow." And for the old Air New Zealand DC-10, which is sitting on the runway at Havana, it very well could be the beginning of a new future for that airframe. I'm so excited that we're on a mission to find it. I really hope we can get up close to it and get you some pictures so that we can see the true condition of the airframe and get a better idea of what we're getting ourselves in for. So we're coming now into the airport perimeter area. It's the DC-10's actually located, it's not near the main international terminal, it's further away in what they call the, I suppose, the private jet terminal. So we're just going to see if we can get around the perimeter a bit. There is actually a wall, as you can see. I'll show you. There's quite a high wall around the airport, so I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to see over that wall and get a view of NZS. That's it, the Aero Caribbean.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I see.
There it is.
I know.
That's it. We can see it. We can see it. Oh, we're so tantalizingly close because you can just see the tail just over there. Oh. Hello. Let's pay them to go in. So this is the Air Caribbean terminal.
You want to stop here?
This is the Aero Caribbean terminal. We're going to go in and have a look. I'm going to go in and have a look in here. Let's go. In, yeah, we'll go in and have a look. Yeah. Ah. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Grabación.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll turn this off. Alright, so I've been stopped by the authorities. I have my laptop with all of the pictures of the DC-10. I've just shown a security guy the pictures, explained the whole story. He's asked me just to wait here. I'm so hopeful if we can get out there. It will be amazing. Anyway, I'll come back to him. He's just coming back to me now. Alright, so as I said before, bureaucracy in Cuba, really difficult. We're being directed back to the main international terminal to talk to the security people there. It's a Saturday here, so it may be difficult to get a letter to get on to the airport. We're going to give it a try, but we may have to come back on Monday. We will see.
Bueno. No sé si aquí fue donde lo mandaron. La muchacha que llamó a la terminal de atrás de la Caribe. ¿Cómo se llama esto de aquí?
Esto es la Plaza Fernando.
Sí, es aquí mismo. ¿Ahora en la dirección?
La dirección del aeropuerto.
De aquí, de esta parte de la plaquilla, hasta esta.
No, no hay nadie, es sábado.
¿Eh?
Hoy es sábado, aquí no hay nadie. ¿Y de dónde lo mandaron ustedes?
De ahí a la terminal de esta de la Caribe.
Alright, dead end. Didn't work. We're going to try again on Monday. See you soon. Well, as you know, our first mission out to the airport was not as successful as we had hoped. So it's Monday morning here in Havana and we're going to give it another go. We've got some contacts within the security services at the airport. We're going to call on them and hope that they allow us onto the airport and up close to NZS. So I'm going down now to meet our driver Enrique and Orlando, who's going to do some interpreting for us, and fingers crossed we can get up close to her this time. haven't got the
Mato.
card.
Mato.
Dime.
Oye, es Salgado, de aquí de las 5.
Later I come back for your
Oye,
Sí, te oigo, dime.
mira, aquí hay un ciudadano de Nueva Zelanda que él ya está comprando de su país, el DS-10 que está ahí. Entonces él quiere ver de qué forma él puede, con quién debe hablar para ver si logra una credencial para tirarle una fotografía.
Dame un chance y llámame dentro de 5 minutos.
Dentro de 5 minutos, ok.
Okay, so you saw what happened in there. Once again, we're trying to deal with the bureaucracy. We're going to try and talk to the manager of Cubana, the national airline. But before we do that, we're just going to take a little trip around a road which goes a bit further on from where we are, and yeah, that's the road. See if we can have a look over the wall. It's just in behind here, in behind this might have to go overland a little bit. There it is. There she is. That's it.
Yeah. Great.
Wow.
Finished.
Well,
No, you can.
that's it. That's it. Okay.
You can in here.
Stand?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, here in this area. In this area. Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
Better?
Yeah. Well, if this is as far as we get, I'll be happy because I've seen it. I've laid my eyes on it. It is here, sitting on the end of the runway at Havana. She's looking pretty dusty and pretty tired, but I know beneath all that sort of corrosion or exterior wearing, the airframe is still good, and it's great to just see her. NZS, that's it, the last remaining Air New Zealand DC-10 on the planet. Sitting here in the hot sun at the end of the runway at Havana. There she is. Will you wait one moment? Let's see if I can get... This wall is just... it's going to be too high. There's also a drainage. Pretty much as close as I can get for you. You can see the wall. You can see the wall. It's like a prison. There's no way I'm going to be able to get up and have a look over. But anyway, we're going to now go and try and talk to the management of Cubana and try and negotiate my way through this. We're going to try and talk to the management of Cubana and see if we can get onto the airport proper.
Aquí,
No sé si será por el lado acá,
el azul es este.
Sí, 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 por ahí. Vale. So this is in process. It's in process of buying this. Porque él es de Nueva Zelanda, entonces él está en un proceso a la embajada de comprar un avión que está ahí que no sirve en la terminal 5. Que una ¿entiendes? Entonces él necesita tener acceso ahí para
Lo hace media. ¿No? Media. Es como cuando se
well, in this moment the president is very busy. It's very busy, the boss, yeah. But he go to give the email.
Claro, bueno, dime.
The email for maybe for you the embassy. You can write. He can give you the specific day for your access to this airplane.
Okay.
But you need in your country, you write to him, you know, okay?
We're done. The mission today is over.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah. Gracias. So that's where it ends for us at the headquarters of the Ministry of Aviation. I have some details which we will be following up, and it looks like I could be coming back to Cuba. See you soon.